All right, Jeff and Smooth, thank you so much. Let's go from New Rochelle down to the Garden State, and let's go to Jersey City. And happy to welcome in second-year head coach Bashir Mason, Latrell Reed from the St. Peter's Peacocks. Coach, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Coach, I'm great. Anytime we can be in our state, right, in Jersey, and talk MAAC basketball, it's a good day. And, Coach, let's lead things off with you. Second year now at the helm of St. Peter's in Jersey City. And let's first, before we look at this year, look back at last year. How did year one go according to you? We can all see a couple of tournament wins, a team trending in the right direction at the end of the year. But how would you assess year one in St. Peter's?
Yeah, you know what? Year one was, different for me. Taking over a new program, a whole new team, completely different staff. But I think, as you mentioned, at the end of the season, I think we saw it all come together. Our culture in place, our identity, who we want to be as a program, all came in place. And, I think it's kind of trickling into this year.
And Coach, you've had a couple weeks of practice in with your guys. How do you feel they're adopting your defensive style?
So far, so good. We've definitely upgraded our talent. We're a lot bigger, a lot more athletic. In the gym, we've been working since the summer, so getting after it daily, returning guys like Latrell and a couple of the other guys, helping to create the environment, the tempo we like to have in the gym. It's been, work in progress, but step in the right direction every day.
And Latrell, you're one of the leaders on the team. How do you bring your leadership to practice every day and tell the new guys what this coach is expecting of you?
I just bring the energy every day, making sure that the culture is right every day, not worrying about myself, knowing that if I can get the program to worry about us as a group instead of one person or just about themselves, we'll be great and we'll be fine. So I just think coach's messages to me is just lead the team, make sure we're doing everything right, culture-wise, the way he wants it, the way the gym's supposed to sound. So that's the biggest thing.
I mean, Coach, you're talking leadership. Diane, you mentioned it. Latrell, that answer, that's straight out of how a leader speaks about their team. So did you take that personal responsibility on yourself throughout the offseason to get ready for this year? We saw this team operate last year, the cohesion they had. It sounds like you want to build on that getting ready for this upcoming season.
Absolutely. I mean, that was the biggest goal. Our relationship is really strong, so we just talk about how can we get this team to come together as fast as possible. And I think it starts with me as a leader, and just like I said, I just can't worry about myself. I know that I'm going to put the work in and the extra time in, but can I get other guys to come along with me?
And Coach, it's your second year in the league. You had a chance to understand the MAAC last year. What are you carrying over?
A lot of great coaches, a lot of great talent. You got to really prepare your team for a long season. I think every night you take the floor, there's a 50-50 chance to either win or lose the game. And the most prepared team is going to have a chance to win. So that's exciting, but difficult league, really good coaches, but exciting basketball.
And to kind of build off of that point, Latrell, let's talk about that preparation and what you learned in year one under Coach Mason, now getting ready for year two when it comes to getting ready, not just in practice, but all of the other things that go in to preparing for games, preparing for big tournament games that you'll bring into this season.
I think getting ready is just a product of your work. So what you put in, the time you spend, you watch film, and then you come in as a group. When you wake up in the morning, you just make sure that that the team is prepared to go. Getting ready is just like a mindset. You got to wake up every day ready. It's not just playing basketball. Everything that leads up to playing basketball. When you get up in the morning, you just got to focus, put your mind to it, put your team's mind to it, and you go out there and you play. Like Coach said, it's a 50-50 chance, but you want to give yourself the upside, the advantage to beat the other team.
And now let's look at this year's St. Peter's Peacocks. And I know we're here in October, right?
Yeah.
So there is so much that still has to be done throughout practice and everything. But, Coach, now as you enter, as Diane alluded to, year two at the helm of this program, you're used to rebuilding programs in your previous stop. And now as you do that here at St. Peter's, what most excites you about this group as you get ready for year two?
Well, funny, I'm going to use what's kind of changing the landscape of college basketball. I think the roster is now made in my NIL, right? My name, my image, my likeness. Talented offensive players, really tough defenders, really good guys, this is probably, it's still early. This is one of the closest groups that I've coached, you know, in my tenure. So the roster is now shaped in my, you know, the way I like to coach, the type of guys I like, and I'm looking forward to just a great season.
You're sitting next to this piece of hardware. What would it mean to bring that back to Jersey City?
It would mean everything to me. You know, St. Peter's is a program that's, you know, been able to hoist this trophy, you know, many times over the last 20 seasons. Obviously, 2 seasons ago, making that Elite Eight run. You know, being a Jersey City kid, born and raised, so to be able to hoist this trophy and, you know, call, you know, our program a championship level program under my watch would mean everything in the world to me, and you know, that's the work we're putting in daily for this trophy right here.
We're going to have to speak to the marketing and branding folks. That My NIL, you got to trademark that.
Absolutely.
That's excellent.
Yeah, thanks.
Luttrell, as Diane asked Coach about kind of the end of the season, as we sit here before the season even begins, do players at all read into any of the preseason poll? Do you look at any of that stuff, or are you too busy getting ready for the start of the season to even worry about it?
Yeah, that doesn't really matter to us, because at the end of the day, we still got to go out there and tie our shoes up the same way as everybody else. We just worry about what we can do to make sure that we're prepared to go, and all the other things will fall in line.
Well, Luttrell, Coach Mason, we really appreciate your time today. We know coming down and doing all this, we're all very thankful, and we wish you the best of luck this season. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Stay
Appreciate
healthy.
you. Thank you.
Can't wait to watch the hoops in Jersey City this upcoming season. Let's send it over to Jeff and Smooth as we continue our look around the league.